Good evening, YouTube. This is Peter with GeeksTrucking.com. How are y'all doing today? So today was a good day. About 180 miles away from where I need to drop my load. I'm 2 days early. So I'm probably, once I get on the other side of Baltimore, I'm probably just going to find some place to hang out. This is my old stomping ground. A lot of drivers don't like driving around 495. It doesn't really bother me. Like I said, it's my old stomping ground. I spent years up in Northern Virginia. Reston, Herndon, Tyson's Corner. I lived in Crofton, Maryland. I worked in Laurel, Maryland. I spent a lot of time up here. And I really like it up here. I like driving up here. Granted, I've never driven up here before in one of these things, but today there's always a first time for everything. Personally, I don't think the traffic up here is nearly as bad as around Dallas, and I know it's not as confusing. So, but outside of that, I know people will disagree. People who are familiar with Dallas will say Dallas is easier than Washington, D.C., Baltimore, or anywhere else for that matter. But that's fine. It's all about what you know and what you're used to. And I'm used to the D.C. traffic. So I'm not afraid of D.C. I'm used to Baltimore. I'm not afraid of Baltimore. I'm used to George Washington Bridge. Yeah, it could take me some time to get through it, but I ain't scared of it. So I'm super excited, super positive. I'm 2 days early on this load, so I'm going to probably hang out on the other side of Baltimore. I'm looking at probably the Maryland house. If any of y'all are familiar with that, that's always been one of my favorite stops to stop at, especially when I used to live down in Virginia Beach and went north. I always stopped at the Baltimore house or the Delaware house, the Maryland house, sorry, not Baltimore. So I'm going to hang out at one of those two locations, not sure just yet which one. Take a 10-hour cool down, then get up early Sunday morning and drop this load off at Amazon so I can hurry up and get home. Tomorrow will be 1 month since I started this adventure. It's been a great adventure so far. I'm excited about it. Having a time of my life out here, enjoying it tremendously. There are some drawbacks, I ain't gonna lie, like miss my family. But that's what makes home time so special is the excitement when you get there, the excitement while you're there. It's just going to be an emotional roller coaster for me. I'm already aware of this. But super excited about being in Virginia again. Stopped about 60 miles south of Roanoke with my GPS. I recorded some video. Once I get the time and rip it off of the GPS, I'll definitely go ahead and post it to on here to show you the truck stop that I stopped out at outside of Roanoke. So stay tuned. I just want to give you a quick update while I'm burning my 30-minute break. I still have 6 hours to drive, which is more than enough to get me there, but it's about 4.5 hours to my home from there, so I wouldn't have time to drive home. So, and I'm so early, it doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna go and do what I do best, which is drive. I love it. Best career decision. I owe it all to Thomas or Devil Dog Trucking. I'm in his debt, always will be. Go over his channel, watch his channels. I like to say thank you for all the people who influenced my decision for getting in here, into the trucking industry. Small list, RVT, definitely him. Trucking Answers, the other trucker, James, and of course Devil Dog for taking me underneath his wing and showing me everything that I know. So without all of y'all, I would never have been in here, would never have been in the trucking industry. I don't know what the hell I would be doing, but I wouldn't be doing this. So thank y'all. Please go over to all their channels, subscribe to them, watch their live feeds. I don't get to watch them like I used to, and that's disappointing to me, but when you're out here, you just got to do what you got to do to get from point A to point B and be on time. So anyways, YouTube, again, please hit the subscribe. Tell your friends to watch me. Come over and watch me, especially if they're interested in thinking about getting into truck driving. My whole channel is turning to be from the perspective of a rookie, which I am, and to help new CDL drivers decide whether or not it's a good fit for them. You want to talk on the phone at any time, just go ahead and send me your number to peter@geekslogic.com. My email address is also in the description. Especially if you're thinking about getting in here, I'll tell you the good and bad. I have no problems as long as I'm awake and driving. I'm all good. Leave a comment. Just let me know what y'all think. If you specifically have any questions for a rookie, like what's my opinion of this or what's my opinion of that. When I get home, there will be no videos. My whole time is just going to be focusing on my family. So anyways, YouTube, you have a wonderful night, and thank you again for tuning in.